Are you bored? Because I'm extremely bored. So, I'm just going to be reading some Am I the Asshole Reddit stories while having some nice Minecraft in the background. This is a little bit of a newer world. I literally haven't done anything. Got a farm over here, this dumb looking bridge I made that took like 20 minutes. Yeah, unfortunately. But this is going to be more of a short video right here. But anyway, I hope you somewhat enjoy this because some of these stories are interesting, to say the least. Okay, this is the first story here. Am I the asshole for not giving my parents the master bedroom in my house? Hi, all. First time posting. My parents and younger brother are about to move into my house. 4 bedroom, 3 bathrooms. And I'm having a bit of a dilemma. I offered for my family to move in with us whilst their house is getting built after the sale of their current home. We live in a rental crisis, and when a rental is secured, it can be really expensive. I'm super close with my parents, and without thinking, of course, I offered them to live with me for the 1.5 years it takes to build. Currently, living in my home is myself, my husband, and our newborn baby. My husband is only home 1 week of the month as he works away. It was loosely agreed that my parents and brother would take the back 2 rooms, which have a bathroom, walk in shower and bath, and toilet between the rooms, and set up their sofa and TV in the activity area next to the rooms so they would have one wing of the house, and my husband, daughter, and I the other side of the house. My daughter currently stays in our room, but will eventually move to the back of our house near my parents next to the activity area. We have a 1 story house. My mother has been making comments to the effect of, I think your dad and I should be getting the master bedroom, in a casual, non serious way, which had bothered my husband, who says they're not getting our room. She's also made comments that they'll hear the baby crying during the night, so she thinks I should be at the back room closer to her. To be honest, there's not much distance between the master and my daughter's future room and the back rooms. Also, that the TV in the activity area will keep the baby awake when she moves into her own room so she could stay in the theater room next to the master. Now I found out that my mother has been making comments to my other brother that it's disrespectful that I haven't offered her and my dad the master bedroom that has an en suite because she's going to be paying half the mortgage. This had not been agreed. An amount they would pay us monthly was agreed, but it's nowhere near half the mortgage. It's enough to cover bills. So my question is, am I the asshole for remaining in the master bedroom and not giving it to my parents? All right, that's the end of that story, and I'm not gonna lie, if the parents and her brother have enough room, then I low-key think they're fine. They're kind of just overreacting. Yeah, they're paying for all the bills, but then the homeowners are still paying for all the mortgage and stuff. And it's also their house, so but I mean, yeah, if the mother and dad have enough room, then they're kind of just overreacting. Okay, so this is going to be story number 2. Am I the asshole for not wearing pants to a party? I, 21 male, am a college student. I'm in a frat and I'm gay. It's not a conservative group. No one has ever given me shit for it, but I'm the only one. Every year, my college has a date party to celebrate the end of finals. I didn't pick the theme. It's split a suit. Basically, take the components of a suit, and you have to divide that amongst you and your date. I saw the writing on the wall, a lot of guys being shirtless with blazers and suit pants, and a lot of girls in oversized dress shirts and ties with no pants. The issue was that didn't apply to me. I ended up asking a guy from my class I've been casually talking to as a first time hanging out situation. Don't worry, he's gay too. I'm not delusional. I asked him what he felt comfortable wearing, and he said he prefers to be dressed. So I told him he could do the dress shirt and the pants, and I'd be fine with the remainder. So basically, I wore a blazer, was shirtless with a tie, and had on boxer briefs, which to me is on theme. None of the guys had an issue, but a friend's girlfriend came up to me and said that it was inappropriate, and I was making the girls uncomfortable. I felt embarrassed, so my date and I left. My date said I had misled him what the party would be like, and I was the asshole for not dressing appropriately. Now I feel like the jerk. Am I the asshole? So I'm not even gonna lie, from what I've seen for like college frats, the guys are always shirtless and already have boxers on. So I low key think that the girls were overreacting, but I don't really know about that one. I don't think he's the asshole, and that's what it was voted on, not the a hole. Okay, this is gonna be story number 3. Am I the asshole for not allowing a stranger to sleep in the living room? My elder cousin has been living with us for 5 years. My cousin invited her girlfriend, 30 female, from another country to spend the holidays with them. Not the problem. My cousin has only been here 2 times last week, while his visitor has been here the whole time. Still not the problem. The visitor has had people here from sunup to sundown every day. Still, we let her be. Now, almost going into the second week of my cousin not really being here, I got up this morning to see one of her friends sleeping on the couch. Now, it's a problem. I explained to the visitor that it is now getting excessive and she needs to get her friend. We didn't complain when they were hanging out, smoking, and drinking every day, even though it was very annoying. We just let her be. My cousin finally contacted us to ask what's the problem and basically saying that it was their last week. On Friday, the visitor will be here for 4 weeks. So let them be. I basically said, hell nah. There should still be boundaries in place because clearly they were not taking an inch. My cousin's excuse is they were too drunk to go home. I don't really want to hear it. They were not even here. And if that was the case, why didn't they sleep in my cousin's room? Either way, I feel like I have been overly considerate and this is going too far. Now my family on his side is acting like I'm the asshole for not accommodating my older cousin's young guest. By the way, this is not the first time he has tried this. My family is enabling, yet no one wants to help his old ass. Am I the asshole for not allowing strangers to sleep in my living room? So that's the end of that story, and I feel like this person's not really the a-hole because I mean, if your cousin's not even here half the time, and your cousin's friend is living kind of in your living room on the couch, and then that kind of stranger already is inviting more strangers to your house to drink and smoke and just party, I feel like that's a little excessive. So I don't really feel like this person's the a-hole in this scenario, and more of the cousin, really. Like they said, not even there half the time. So definitely not helping, like cleaning up or anything. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this really short video. I hope you somewhat enjoyed it, like I said at the beginning, and hope you have a good day.